Satoshi is back with a new Medium article here, just released for the last day of July and for the happy 6th anniversary for Ethereum. To Ethereum. Without Ethereum and the Woof Meister, we wouldn't be here, as he pointed out, beginning with, quote, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain." I'm going to read out loud this Medium article for you, so you can listen to it as a podcast and contemplate on your own thoughts and views. Let's go. As we know, Satoshi doesn't really need introductions here, but as he pointed out himself, through a twist of fate, he received the job to complete Shiba swap, and we did that. It wasn't easy by any means, but alas, we released a successful swap on Shiba Independent Day and continue to have success with it. So yeah, what is next on our agenda? Many of you may have wondered. As Ryoshi left our presence on Telegram, he blessed us with a decentralized treasure map to build the best and most extensive decentralized ecosystem in the world. Therefore, in this article, I'm going to discuss more in detail the next phase of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, that which we have named Phase 2. But before I move on to the plans set by Ryoshi and how we have begun moving to contemplate them, let me first give an update to ShibaSwap. ShibaSwap has a complex multi-reward return system that rewards Shibians by giving returns from swaps on the platform. By implementing TimeLock and our multisig for safety, we created a system that requires hours and hours of signatures from multiple parties as the returns are processed. This is not feasible time-wise or scalable, so we have decided to move return distribution to a bi-weekly fashion. The same hours will be required by the SIP roundtable for signing transactions, but this change will allow us to focus manpower on improving the swap and scaling to compete with some unnamed centralized entities. ShibaSwap pairs. So updates coming to the pairs API allocations. Secondly, we are changing the pairs that receive allocation points in our Woof pools. Effective Monday, August 2nd or before, the allocation points for the following tokens will be reduced to 5 AP. This will allow us to create new token pairs on the swap for tokens we have found to be interesting, have significant volume on the swap, or have a use case that is intriguing. The next 3 tokens we are listing have found virality in our community and as a result significant boost and traction. Here are the updates. So one of the most popular SHIB and Ethereum from the current 500 AP will be increased to 700 AP. Lease and Ethereum, that has been also very popular, from the current 700 to 900 AP. And this change will highlight the SHIB and lease importance even more. Now, keep in mind, Bone and Ethereum pair will remain the highest AP pair out there, and therefore it has remained with the highest return on investment percentage so far. We will see how the dynamics change after this one, after the 2nd August or before. Leash and Bone, one of the newest pairs which were created in the previous update, from 900 allocation points to half 450 AP. And this one has been really popular lately, so we will see how, or if anything really changes, how many people are going to make their moves. We will see. Shibarium from 800 to 300, and here you see the rest of the other smaller pairs. You can check it out them by yourself, and there are new listings. So there are many other tokens to be listed shortly. Stay tuned for that. Let's continue DoggyDAO. Here's partial opening introductions. I'm extremely happy to announce our DoggyDAO is partially ready for use. This gets us one step closer to being fully decentralized. The DoggyDAO allows us to officially open the swap for new tokens that will gain AP in our woofable pools. In other words, new pairs. Here is how it works. The SHIB army members holding 30,000 in bone or more will be able to submit new token proposals via our temporary DoggyDAO using Snapshot, and there's the link, where we will put up proposals for listing new tokens, and the community can vote within 48 hours, and once approved we will list the token in our woofable pools. It should be noted that every new token listed on our woofable pools will either be required to pay a listing fee paid in leash, so there is new utility for leash, clear and out, or provide additional tokens to be given as an added incentive to users in the pool. If your token is ready to be on ShibaSwap, please reach out to the listing team via email woof@shibatoken.com. Submit your proposal today. Woof Map Phase 2. To make Shiba Inu ecosystem grow and meet its full potential, we are implementing this Phase 2 plan laid out by Ryoshi. If I can recap Ryoshi's vision in a few words, it is a decentralized financial totality. Decentralized financial totality. His ecosystem vision consists of the 5 interlocking components previously mentioned here. There's the link. Let's recap each component and give an update. First one of the 5 is ShibaSwap launch. The second one is Shibarium, aka L2, so-called own layer or own blockchain layer for SHIB and our economy. Shibarium. Our team has begun working with our friends at Xfund to complete this project. There is a large team assigned to completing this in a timely fashion. It is no easy task to create a working blockchain, but we believe we will complete this task this year as it fits in with the other interlocking components of the ecosystem again. This will be fully decentralized and the blockchain will be, as everything we do, community driven. It should be also noted that Ryoshi show Bone as the native token to Shibarium, just like PRP or Matic for their respective blockchains. This is of course gives additional utility to the Bone once this partition of the ecosystem goes live. Bone, 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 boned. She, the global exchange of value, she backs to $0.01 and allows for plebs to have a fully decentralized token that can be used for exchanging goods without a concern of the change in value day to day. In other words, stablecoin, or even minute to minute. This is especially important when dealing with businesses that have invoices that get paid 30 days out, or when dealing with transactions aren't instantly settlable credit cards, in parentheses. We are working on finding the perfect methodology to implement this token. She. Ryoshi says this. The end goal is that she, in parentheses, operating both Ethereum and the Shibarium, parentheses closed, becomes a global stable currency that plebs across all countries are able to use as both a store of value and method payment. In Ryoshi's vision, quote, lease governs she specifically, unquote. We are investigating how exact this partition of his vision while granting more power and utility to one of my favorite tokens, leash. There it goes. One more for leash. I just had, before this, I had the quote from Telegram channel by Ryoshi's own words where he says this one. But I didn't now include it this stream. I have had it in previous video. I will put it on the next one. Then moving on. 4. Shibarium financial ecosystem. I would count this as phase 3 as it requires a completed Shibarium. For now, we will skip this. And 5. Shibcon. I have heard murmurs about this, and I personally think it should be coincidence with DuveCon. Once it is organized, send me an invite. I will be there incognito. So I will be as well. And hopefully many more with the name tag Ryoshi on their heart. While these components are part of Ryoshi's vision, my vision is slightly different and yet complements this idea totally. The totality. I'm proud to explain here. So then we continue unto ShibaNet. A financial institution is only good as the consumers and businesses that utilize their financial instruments. Countries have GDP, and since SHIB is a decentralized force, a methodology to collect, trade, buy and sell in a fully decentralized manner is needed. For this, we have updated the concept of our artist incubator to be the SHIB Inu incubator. And for those who don't know, I have been a part and member of the very first original artist incubator, and when I joined it, there were like 5 people there. I haven't mentioned this ever before in any of my videos, but now you know. Our team will pick the best artists, writer, producers, businesses, musicians, artisans, craftsmen, wholesalers, and everyday hustlers to join the incubator. This will be done using a launchpad system, which will be unveiled in August. Once approved into the incubator, cohort members will learn more about the Shiba ethos and meet special quests, including Carrot and Murray in a fireside chat. They will be expected to work closely with the ShibaNet team to create their own Shiba site and build out the initial infrastructure for our Shibian consumers. Technologically speaking, ShibaNet is a new way for any businesses or person to sell products. For the reasons mentioned above, she will be the main payment system on ShibaNet. She is the stable coin, so that we can have a stable payment system. However, as ShibaNet runs on Shibarium with Shi as the main currency, you can see how all the tokens work together to govern this system, keep it decentralized, and move this global network forward. Finally, with the Shiba swap as the gateway from other tokens to swap to Shi, and returns given from these swaps, we hope you see how the complete vision actualizes itself. ShibaNet works via a network of NFTs and has many additional features that are outside the scope of this article. However, one I'm particularly proud of is the ability to split residual or royalty payments between parties whenever a contract is activated, in parentheses, item is sold. This reduces the need for multiple hours of contract work in industries that are otherwise ridden with shady contracts and deals where artists and subcontractors rarely see their residuals. We have seen how well something like this works in apps like Uber or DoorDash. But now we are looking at a scalable, global, decentralized system that I'm hoping will disrupt all industries. In other words, it's time to give the little mom and pop shop the ability to shine again, and Shiba Inu is here to make that and this a reality. The technological side of this project is currently working and is ready to begin deep audits, in parentheses, which, as we have seen, can rather be time consuming. We will be turning to our network of trusted developers and also to Certic to once again prove this protocol is safe for all users. And as we do so, we will be working on scaling the incubator side of this project. Under the incubator, you will find scores of projects that have SHIB at their core. I personally am hoping to have an impact in a few industries, including skins, stories, style, film, food, and a few others where my influence in quote helps to bring in the most talented and the best of each industry under our decentralized banner. Monday, we begin accepting applications into our incubator. Check out Twitter and website for details on how to join. There you go. NFTs next. You name it. there is video about NFTs. I haven't watched it yet. This is the first time I'm reading this myself as well. In the meantime, Shiba Inu will introduce our first official NFT set. We have seen amazing NFTs from our community in the past, but this NFT set is a group of 10,000 SHIB NFTs with special attributes reminiscent of CryptoPunks and Hashmask. Any of these amazing NFTs are a great addition to your crypto wallet. Best of all, the team is investigating ways to implement SHIB burns into the system to change the attributes of your purchases NFTs. I questioned, the burn is somewhat possible with NFTs. More about that later. So for fun, I'm offering $5,000 in SHIB to whoever can come up with the perfect name for this set of 10,000 Shiba Inu NFTs. Submit your entries, tweet about this in your YouTube video above. Conclusion. I hope this article destroys the food surrounding SHIB and helps the community realize exactly what we are building and our evolution from a meme token to a truly decentralized ecosystem. There you go. Now that I have read it, in the next video I will very likely pick up a few highlights and discuss and elaborate more about them in detail. So, as you see, keep the vision long-sighted and global. Till the next time, if you haven't already, subscribe, ring the bell. A lot more to come. Woof!